Well, hey there, everybody. I'm Chelsea, and here we have the famous Ivan.
I'm famous now?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet, Mom, I'm famous. Welcome to day 14 of Advent.
Oh my. Let's get into this, buddy.
Yeah, I can't let my fame get to my head. After Solomon died, God's people had loads of kings.
Some of them were really awesome and led people to God, and some were really bad and led people away from God.
You know what? That didn't stop God. God still loved them the way you love your best friend.
Or your dog. Love you, Marley.
But what if I have a cat?
Well, it's a no matter what kind of love.
God sent special people to give a message to his people called prophets.
One of those messengers was Elijah, and God used Elijah to get everyone's attention.
Elijah asked the king, "Hey, why are you following Baal, a fake god, instead of God, the real God? So, we're gonna have a showdown, and I'm gonna prove it."
And so they did. They went to the very tippy top of a really tall mountain called Mount Carmel to see who was stronger. Who do you think you won, God or Baal?
They had a contest. They each put a bull on an altar, and they would ask their god to send fire down to burn up the bull.
Whoever sent fire was the real God. I mean, spoiler alert, I think we all know who's gonna win.
Right? The Baal peeps went first, singing, dancing, looking all silly, and nothing happened. N-O-T-H-I-N-G.
Then Elijah went next. He even poured water all over his head. His bowl, to really show them who the king was. Then Elijah prayed.
You'll never guess what happened next. A bolt of lightning came down from heaven, and fire came down and burned everything up.
The king didn't really like having to lose that contest, and Elijah had to hide. But he didn't even care because he knew that God was happy with him.
You see, with Elijah gone, God seemed pretty far away, so God's people began to hope and to pray.
Okay, now that was a pretty sweet story. I can't wait to see what we learn tomorrow.
See you then!